Bro, some of these fans, man. Some of these fans are just something else. Where the hell did I put it at? Okay. This is a response to some hairy-toed freak on YouTube. There's a lot of them, but this one in particular, I think he goes by the name of CAMELTOES. That alone should tell you the type of person I'm dealing with. But I don't understand. Look, you neck-bearded, backwooded country fuck. Just tell me something. Who the fuck do you think you are, dude? What in the blue hell do you think you're trying to do? What are you trying to prove? Is this your idea of a pep talk? Or are you willingly being a dumbass? How do I address someone like you? As I said before, you go by CAMELTOES. That's your handle. I'm just gonna call you Bearded Clown number 8 because your handle is CAMELTOES with an 8. I don't fucking know. So I'm just gonna call you Bearded Clown number 8. Brother, clown, you make a lot of damn assumptions in your poorly communicated soliloquy to Cam Newton. I'm sorry. I'm confused. I have a couple questions. Are you an NFL insider? Do you work for the Carolina Panthers? Do you have any relevant frame of reference that could be remotely used to improve the situation in Carolina and or Cam Newton? I don't think so. You see, what I think is that you're just another jealous, out of shape, frustrated clown projecting your failures and your iniquities onto an easy target. Cam Newton, because he's the quarterback, he'll be the number one target. Any quarterback that does bad will be, the number one target of criticisms. But I got a lot of questions in what the hell you're talking about. How the hell do you know that Cam Newton doesn't ask for assistance? How do you know that he just gaffes off his coach? How the hell do you know what the hell is going on? Because if you're a spy or something like that, then you're on somebody's payroll. You're on a Saints payroll or something like that. Or you a clairvoyant? If so, freaking win the lottery and use the earnings to get a decent haircut, you hack. And quit running your mouth about things you know nothing about. And about Cam Newton. Let me ask you something there, champ. Have you ever played football? I'm looking at you, you sack of shit. And I don't think you've played anything. When's the last time your fat ass ran without pressing the X button? For you to call Cam a shitty passer is fucking dastardly. A more correct target for that inaccurate observation would be Derek fucking Anderson. You want him to start? I clearly remember watching Derek Anderson play. This first play, he threw an interception. But you're not on here talking shit about him. You're talking shit about Cam Newton. Listen, you clown. Cam cannot be a pocket passer. Because that's just not who he is. He's a runner. He's a dynamic, mobile quarterback and he can make things happen. And yes, he can pass in a pocket if he had a goddamn offensive line. Who, once again, I see that you've spared in your seething, freaking error-filled response to Cam Newton. Like he's going to listen to your fat ass any goddamn way. You're over here talking about planting feet and looking at directions. Dude, you're wearing prescription fucking bifocals. Your nearsighted ass, you couldn't see the truth if I'm presenting it to you in your face. Which I am. Which is painfully clear because you think Cam Newton is the reason why the Panthers are shitty. You think Cam is the main reason, is the main issue with the Panthers. I don't understand that. Look, this is not Madden. You don't know what he's reading. You don't know if he's gaffing off the coach. Do you even know if he's calling the plays? You don't know anything. And if you are recording the games, I hope you have express written consent, you jack off. Because if you don't, well, then I hope somebody just, I hope you get busted for that. You hear it live on YouTube, guy. This guy is recording games without your permission. So, you know what that means, right? So, Neckbeard, I have a question for you. Let's say that this message of yours does reach Cam Newton. I have a question. As he's watching you, at the 4-minute, 10-second mark, I think your brain is overheated. You literally broke down in the middle of whatever the fuck you were trying to say. I think you said go against what you think you want to do, but they are protecting against what you want to do. The fuck? What the fuck are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? Brother, that was as painful to listen to as it probably was poorly fucking constructed. Check it out, man. Again, I'm going to need you to shut up and sit down. Had you went to work today, instead of getting fired for being on your phone stalking Cam Newton's Facebook page, you probably would have had the funds to fix your air conditioning, allowing for the flow of cold air to refresh and help ease the tension of your illiteracy caused by the heat and, of course, the hot-ass air that's coming out of your fat mouth, dude. Speaking of empty rhetoric, you again assume that he's Allen Iverson, AI. It's kind of funny how you reference it to. Is it because they're both black? Or is it because they both miss practice? There's a bunch of people that are notorious for missing practice. You chose Allen Iverson. Ironically enough, Hall of Famer. So I don't know where you were going with that. Not to mention, put the team on his back and took them to the finals, just like Cam Newton did for you a couple years ago. But you quickly forget that. You quickly forget that, and you just attack him. What, because Howie Long is talking about it and these other clowns? You're not a true fan. You're a spineless sap of a man, a husk, a fucking plebe. You're a tick on the Panthers' ass, and you're just sucking the wind and the motivation out of these fucking people. And that's if they decide to listen to a freak like you. I'm pretty sure they have more sense than to listen to some dude sitting in his car preaching about the Carolina Panthers outside the unemployment line. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't listen to your fucking ass, man. And you know, you talk about him missing practice. How do you know he's blatantly missing practices? How do you know he isn't hurt? How do you know that these aren't playing? How do you know this stuff? You don't, man. You just do the easy thing. You make a fucking video trashing the quarterback. Listen, neckbeard number 8. He's not going to listen to you. And no one that has any inkling of sense will listen to some moron like you. You're over here talking about, fucking go to your quarterback coach. Do you fucking know who his quarterback coach is? Ken fucking Dorsey. What advice is Barbie doll Ken gonna give Cam Newton? Well, I could teach you how to convert on a 2-point conversion and bring the team back on a fucking miracle, and then I can teach you to go to Carolina after you left San Francisco and just die with the rest of the quarterbacks that went over there, along with myself. Ken Dorsey was a charity case. I don't know how the fuck the 2-time Heisman runner-up even got that job. And then you're like, Ron Rivera has a ring, listen to him. Ron Rivera was a backup. He was a backup. Fucking Dan Hallistra, whatever his fucking name was, he's won the Super Bowl 3 fucking times. He was a fucking long snapper. So what? Oh my. The fallacies and the conclusions you draw out of the back of your head is just phenomenal. Fucking shave that bush off. You're disgusting. And what's equally disgusting is the shit you're saying. Man, you know, it's tools like you that make it easy for athletes to ignore you. You're stupid. And then, you know what you haven't done, Cam, is you haven't brought a fucking Lombardi to Carolina. Newsflash for you. Wesley Walls, Luke Kuechly, Steve Berline, James Smith, or Stewart, Ray Cruz before he fucking went to jail. Fucking, who else did you fucking have that was on that fucking team? Olsen. They didn't do it either, bro. They didn't do it either. So again, you're blaming it all on one guy. Fucking, why don't you fucking Tim Biaka Patuka? Why aren't you blaming him? Because you're a hater. And I could accuse you of something else, but I'm not going to because I don't have the proof. You being a moron? Absolutely. You being a troglodyte? You're damn sure. You obviously suffering from chromosome issues in the middle of your speech. Blatantly clear. But you being the other thing I would like to call you? I'm not sure yet. That hasn't came out yet. So we're going to keep that out. But you are a jackass and you are a moron. You know? And, dude, to blame Cam Newton solely, you're ignoring all the 10 other guys on offense and the rest of the people on the fucking team. Let's just blame Cam Newton. You know what, Neckbeard? Honestly, I think you need some help. I also think you need a soul. But That's neither here or there. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't. You over here talking about having to defend Cam Newton's honor to people. That must be so fucking painful. You're at the pub, at the bar, at your leisure time, defending a quarterback, while you sit on your fat ass, drink a fucking IPA, and talk shit. You're a clown.